Hey guys, this is Barbaros with Barbaros Gaming. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing another installment of my First Impressions segment. Today we're going to be looking at a game that came back out in October called Atlas Reactor. This is published by Trion Worlds. Sorry, tomato tomato. It's released back in October. It is a turn-based player versus player PvP team tactics game. It's going to be similar to your other turn-based games like, I guess XCOM, probably the closest game, but a little bit more PvP based. You can grab this game off of Steam. It is free to play. So far, it's had very good reviews. Some of the details of the game: 4v4 team-based team battles. You can do solo versus bots, PvP ranked, and custom games. Also, you can customize your hero's abilities with mods, save your loadouts, and there are different maps. The city that you play in is called Atlas. You can play in a flying cargo ship, a rooftop garden, high-tech laboratory, and the engineering bay of a working reactor core. I am reading this off of the Steam page. So basically, your system requirements, there are no recommended from what they're showing. There's just minimum, but it's not too demanding. Most of your stuff nowadays is quad core, whether it be an older i5. It takes the AMD Phenom 2 X4 quad core. It's only looking for 4 gigs of RAM. And for your display, for your graphics card, it's not demanding much. You could play this game on a laptop. It only takes up about 5 gigs of space. So not too bad, but yeah, so far the recommendations are out the wazoo. Ton of recommendations for this game. So I did get to play a little bit of it this morning before I did the video, just to decide if I was going to want to do a video on this or not, because I am not a turn-based kind of gamer. I am not a huge fan of turn-based games, but I did play the tutorial in this morning, and it held my interest enough for me to want to make a video on this. So that's obviously saying something. So I think you should give it a try too, even if you're not a big fan. All right, so you're gonna need the Glyph client to run the game. I already have it. I believe it'll give you the option to download it if you download it through their main website, or even if you do it through Steam, it'll probably tell you that the Glyph client's recommended. So let's go ahead and get going. I have had fun with this game so far, the amount of time that I've played it, so I think anybody else that's not normally a turn-based game kind of person would have some enjoyment out of this as well. Alright, so you got your main menu. You do have a collection screen, loot screen. You can get loot boxes, just like in or loot matrices in this game, or matrices. So you do have that ability. Your progression screen's at the top here for your season or your character. Chat bottom left. Obviously it's all Christmas themed right now. It is almost Christmas. Yay, Christmas. We're just gonna run a practice. Now keep in mind, this is just to show y'all what the gameplay is like and what I think of the gameplay. We are going to be playing against bots, and their health does regenerate after each time. So if you're wondering how's their health regenerating every time, it's just how the practice mode runs. Your character selection screen. I've been using Lockwood. He's pretty fun. He's gun based. You do have your free characters. Not all of these characters are going to be available. Your free rotation are going to be the ones that, I believe, if I'm right, they're going to be the ones that you can play all the time, from what I'm seeing. And there's only a few of those. The others are going to be unlocked, or they're going to be unlockable, whether it be by buying them outright or using in-game credit. I'm not sure. So we're going to do a practice, And I'm just going to use Lockwood. That's who I've been using, who I've been used to past only the couple games that I did play. So we'll go ahead and get going.
Your team is ready.
Okay guys, the way this game works, in practice mode you have an unlimited timer. Your timer is down here at the bottom of the screen. In practice mode you have an unlimited timer. As you can see, it still looks like it's counting down. That's only because that is for practice, because this is practice. It's just to remind you, hey, you got a timer, just remember you got a timer. So it's an unlimited timer in practice. As you can see, it's run out. Normally, when you run out of time, you would lose your turn. In the practice, you do have your videos you can watch again if you want to remind yourself how to play the game. I'm going to hide those. Your character screen's down here at the bottom. Your health. Your abilities are down here. For Lockwood, his abilities are Trick Shot, Light 'em Up, Trapwire, Backup Plan, and his ultimate ability, which is the Running Gun. So basically the way this game works is you have your game is split up, your turn is split up into phases. We'll just go ahead and open up this video, that way you'll get a visual. Yeah. You have your prep phase, your dash phase, your blast phase, and your move phase. So your move phase or your prep phase is where you're going to decide what you're going to do depending on where your characters are placed on the screen. Movement, your basic controls, Q and E to pan your camera just like any other turn-based game. And you can use WASD to move the camera around. I'm sorry, to pan the camera. Camera rotation is Q and E. Panning the camera is WASD, or just like all the other games, you can use your mouse to the edge of the screen to move around where you want to, whatever you prefer. Okay, so basically I'm stuck in the middle and I have one teammate over here with me, my little fodder bot. My little buddy. Okay, so basically to move your character around, I think this is a damage boost. Right click where you want to go within your area where you can go. You can follow like a direct path. You can set waypoints. So you can shift click here and then here. Why aren't you doing it? Anyways, you can set waypoints, or you can cancel out of your waypoints and go directly to where you need to go. So once you move, okay, so you have your movement figured out there where you're going to go. Once you move, you're going to want to select who you're going to be firing at.
Guns, please.
And then you can start. Alright, so then your phase starts over again. Same thing, rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. You have a health bonus here. You have different bonuses throughout each of the maps that you play in. So I'll be like, yeah, I'm going to move there. And then I want to shoot him.
I'll give you one shot. Damn, wanna pick me up.
Alright, so basically it's rinse and repeat from there, guys. Normally, like I said, you would have teams with actual health that does not regenerate after each turn. One of the cool abilities I want to show y'all that he has is a trapwire. So basically, if you have an enemy that likes to move around a lot, you can set a trapwire. I want to move first. I want to figure out where I'm going to move to. Move over here, that way you can get that boost. You can set a trapwire. And what it does is if that enemy moves anywhere, and obviously they move the opposite direction, go figure. As soon as they cross that, it will explode and damage them, which is nice. Enemies behind cover. I'll see if he'll let me, or see if I can find an enemy behind cover that I can shoot. He's not. He's in front of him. Okay, see if he'll let me shoot him. Basically, if you have an enemy behind cover and you go to fire on them, they take. And he moved. If they're behind cover and you shoot them, they take half damage instead of the full effect. So. Okay. So I want to move back over here so I can pick that might up. And then I also want to. Cool thing about this move, this trick shot move, you can bounce your rounds off of walls and such to strike your enemies, which is kind of neat. Looks like I'll barely be able to get one off there. Alright guys, I mean that's the basics. It's a pretty basic game. I'm sure it can get complicated when you're actually playing PvP against other real-time players. But the game's holding my interest so far. I like the graphics. I've been wanting to try another turn-based game lately. I just have not found one that I just really like a lot. But this one seems to be holding my interest, and hey, it's free. So, this is Atlas Reactor. Go check it out. Like I said, it's in Steam, free to play. Been out a couple months, so just show it some love, give it a chance. And if you like this content, please don't forget to drop a like on the video, and also check out the rest of my channel if you like the content on the rest of my channel. Please don't forget to subscribe to it. And also, if you have any questions for me ever, just drop a comment in the video that you have a question about. Again, this is Barbaros Gaming, and thank you for watching, and have a good day.